Hello, everyone. Let's turn on the music a bit. There we are. Hello. How are we doing today? So yeah, welcome. Seems our current attendance is nobody. But you know, we'll work with it. And we'll give a minute for folks to maybe trickle on in. Yeah. So tonight we're gonna play some Greedfall, which is a how best to describe indie RPG. That's what you put it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do in a couple minutes here. Then we'll get kind of properly. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Not a damn clue. All right. Give me just a sec here to kill the music. Good enough stopping point there for the music. Okay. Ready? Let's get. There we go. Back. Okay. Yes. Boop. And then game screen. Ta-da! Okay. I'm gonna put this up here. Keep an eye on it. Make sure that audio's working out okay. How's that? If anyone's in chat, how's that in comparison to my voice? Too loud? Too quiet? I don't want it to be deafening me, but I also don't want to make the game inaudible. What's this? Ooh, there's an expansion. Moment. How much is this expansion pack? New region. Let's see. Expansion has mixed reviews. Pretty sure. Decorated. Ah, I see. Okay. It might be worth getting, but we won't necessarily get it now. But for now, let's get started. Feel free to say hi in chat if anyone's here. Got the overlay up. I'll just see if everybody exists. Start a new game that'll be overwritten. I don't care about others. The hardest part. Alright, so we got Discovery, which is adventure without skills and equipment. It's apparently almost invincible. Easy to defeat enemies quickly and experience the adventure without constraints. Okay. Then we got Easy. Fans are stronger and enemies are weaker and less aggressive. It's a perfect price to experience without strategy or crafting. Provides a balance challenge. Balance carefully to finish the game. We got Hard, but numerous, more aggressive, but more damage. Okay. It's quicker and removes ether. Thinking easy or normal. Easy, no. Easy, no. Easy. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say no. That'll probably be a recurring theme where we pick like the normal sort of thing for our games.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
I'm actually going to increase the gains volume a bit. There we are. Okay. Interesting. So now we get to what do we want to go with? Woman or man? Let's go with woman. So we'll go with for now. So let's see her face. Interesting. What should we go with? I actually quite like that one. Okay, hair. Oh my gosh, anything close to my hair? Maybe? This is pretty close. It's close-ish. Out of curiosity, if I switch to male. Oh, interesting. Different face, different hair. What hairstyles do you got here? It's pretty much exactly the same hairstyle, actually. So let's go through. Okay. Yep. Yep. Face, hair, eyebrows. Angry. Always angry. Let's see here. Ooh, wait. No. I like that. That's a good one. Yeah, that's good. Skin. Hair color. Jesus Christ. That's real damn bright. Okay. Proper black. Here we are. There's a little bit of gray in there, maybe. Proper black. Okay. Eyes color. What do we got for choices here? Normal choices? Alright, when the choices are normal, silver eyes it is. I say normal. Semi-normal. Next up. Oh, right. technical, focus on controlling the battlefield, elemental traps, firearms, one-handed blades, accuracy, agility, science, and lockpicking. Got warrior, which is one-handed heavy blades, one-handed blades, and firearms. So we lose out the elemental traps. Strength and endurance, craftsmanship, magic. So the hunt. Focuses on melee combat, controlling the battlefield, focuses on offensive spells from a distance. Divine magic ring, stasis, one-handed heavy weapons, mental power, willpower, science, intuition. I'm leaning towards warrior because I am absolute garbage at keeping distance from enemies while fighting. So this one's interesting. I'm certainly going to want to get the elemental trap thing quickly as possible because I remember them being endlessly useful. Actually, do I want? Because I'm planning on using heavy blades, really. Accuracy, agility, science, yeah, let's go with technical. It's saying put into accuracy and agility. Invest in your first point. Okay. Increases firearms on chemical preparations. Okay. What's reset to? Okay, good. Let's put that into agility. Actually. Okay, next step. I was thinking, it's saying I should put into science lockpicking, but they're always lockpicking. It's probably one of the better ones. Science. Potions, destroying weak walls with the help of explosive files. Lockpicking is probably more immediately useful for early game, so we're going to go with that. Just a moment. Okay. Suck it. I want to create this character.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Let's begin. Do I say goodbye to our mother? I do a real shit-ass job. Wow. Okay. Where am I going? This way?
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt!
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with
Let's
honor!
see. It's been a hot second. Left control. Come on. Move the curve if I can fight. Oh, come on. Tactical pause. Tactical pause. Now you choose your next action at leisure. Be able to accept your spell, skills, potion, either directly or assigned through a shortcut. Use it during combat against limit enemies around you. Okay. No spells. Good. Really cheating. Okay, it's gonna make me use a potion. Oh, I see, okay. Oh no! That's gonna be a problem. But we're in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, I get that. So the problem is that my mouse actually has a broken center scroll wheel with a button press on it. I need to rebutton it, but the game ain't fucking letting me. So we're gonna have to kill the game. Eat that dumb. I hate everything sometimes. Let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, there's something decent going on here. Oh, good. It's not even go. Okay, there we go. It's coming through on. Yep. Alright. So I'm gonna make sure it's coming through on Streamlabs again. Excellent. There's that. Let's first go to options. Game control options. Game controls. Let's see here. Wait, are you joking? Can I not rebind it? That effing works, because otherwise we're kind of screwed and we're going to have to switch over playing tonight, because we're not going to be able to get past that section of the game. Make sure that actually took. I didn't need to press that save button, do I? See if this works. Yes, there we are. Alright, let's try that again and hope for the best. So if I keep on looking up, I keep on wanting to look at how, like, the actual stream display, which is not good. Because I keep on wanting to see what my view count is, which is 1, and it's sad. It's got this little cutscene over with. That's right. Yep, here we go.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt,
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
We'll be out skip button. Oh, Q. Q. Okay, we can use Q to assign. Ooh. 1. Stupid epic thing. Okay.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Firearms. Okay. Q. 2. Okay. Physical armor, shields and health bars, armor absorb, buttons and raise wicked aims armor. Use impact weapons or certain traps on low packs. Ow, you dick. Whoops. That's not the right one. This is tough. Get up. Oh, come on, you did. Oh, I have infinite health because of... Oh! Get rid of the health! Oh, duh, hold on. There. That's requirement. Jesus. Fury is a state that allows special attacks to inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy, cast a spell, parry attacks enemies, will allow you to see your Fury level. When the meter reaches first level, a visual effect appears on the character's hands. Press Q to use a Fury attack.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Alright, let's go. Finish the quest. I kind of run funny, don't I?
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child. Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition. Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about. Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill. Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure. Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to... I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave.
Game, isn't it?
Here. Take this with you.
There's a thing for soft light.
What is it? A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
I'm gonna sell it.
All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
It's a thick door, Jesus. You need a battery. Knock that thing down. Wow. Ooh. I'm digging that hat. Very nice hat. Run faster with sprint. Hold Z to walk. It's a hell of a strut. Jeez.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
Yep.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Okay. He is suspicious of me. Skills. All melee, bounce potion, that's move according to the equipped weapon. Add the team. Okay.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before
Yeah,
our
let's start
departure.
with that.
Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
You know, I have auto sound on because I only have one working earbud and it doesn't seem to do a bloody thing. I swear. Actually, I'm astounded by this is draining. Look. Infinite running. Direct access to the map of the region. M to open local map. Neat. Anything I could rob? Shit. Okay, sorry. Pick up. Oh, I see. Going out diary page. My pains are getting stronger and stronger. My guts are churning. It's getting harder and harder for me to run the shop. Some evenings I can't feel my legs anymore. It's as though they've turned to ice. There's no longer any doubt. The Malachor has got me like so many others. Today I had so little strength I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everybody's dying anyway? All that's left for me to do is drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope they can ease my suffering. Fucking hell. You generally shouldn't do this so close to the buildings. Just pointing that out. It's like horribly unsafe. You know, by a lot.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir Freddy. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather
Too
unscrupulous
much of their
individual
faces
has
are
been
moving
sowing
without
trouble
really moving.
in
It's kind of
Serene.
weird.
A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Will be. Bridge Alliance. Let's learn about the Bridge Alliance.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors, but our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Okay. Relationship with the Congregation of Merchants. That is us. We are the Congregation of Merchants. Just a moment, please, everyone. The relationship.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Tirfredi?
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tirfredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island.
Hello!
Savage and crude
Nice to meet
people
you.
Also
Let's see.
who speak an
Keiko
incomprehensible
Fenoi?
language.
Did I get that right?
But you
Probably
shall
not.
discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
What category does Twitch say it's in? It should say it's in Greedfall. What does it say it's in? It's saying it's in Half-Life Alyx? I switched it to Greedfall. Hold on. Thank you for letting me know. Why is it in Alyx? God almighty. Thank you. Wow, I can't believe. Done. Alright, should be in the right category now. Thanks for the heads up. I will. Well, I've done Half-Life 2. I've played Half-Life 2. I haven't played. Yes, I'm very familiar. I design games. That's kind of my, that's my degree. I'm familiar with Half-Life and what it's done. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Don't worry.
And what of your war with
Thanks for the
Teleme?
heads up.
It has been dragging
That
on.
the
In fact, it has been dragging on for
category. I can't
years.
believe
It is
that.
madness.
Well, yeah, welcome to
If those
stream. I hope you
bigots
don't mind
hadn't gotten it in
Greedfall.
their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not
Some of
waver,
it, yeah.
whether here
I'm not that
or on
familiar with it. I just, I'm familiar
Have you been
with
fighting
the
battles
game
there
and
as
its
well?
story.
From what I've been
details are
told,
probably
Teleme
I'm
has
less
wisely
familiar with.
and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
About opposing force. Is that one? I might not. This might be. I might be remembering wrong. Okay. Blue shift is where you play as. Is it Barry, the security guard? Is that his name? Something like that. Bonnie. That was it. Bonnie, the security guard. And then opposing force is as the government. I played Half-Life 2 like 8 years ago, man. It's been a long time. Oh, so not really? In what way do you mean? Playing Alex, you should definitely play Half-Life 2 in the other. Half-Life 2 comes after it. Half-Life 2 comes after it. I understand the... Yeah, I know what the ending is. I exist on the internet. And I never thought I'd end up getting the game, so I didn't spoil it. Yeah, I know there's time travel involved. I know what the G-Man pulls. I'm not gonna say it on stream, you know, so... Speak with the call.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
Thank you
Do
for
what
the
do I
follow!
I have come to inform you that my cousin
Thank you,
Constantine
thank you.
and I are departing for Tir Fredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache.
Yes, that's what I should say.
Though Mother
That's what I'm
Cardinal
playing.
Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you,
Okay.
I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Okay.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene.
This is a game.
We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all
It is
pagans
so
within the city
Greedfall
walls.
is a
But these particular non-believers
indie
threaten
RPG.
the fragile harmony of this place.
uh,
We would consider
with
it a
kinda,
tremendous
like, themes
favor
of, like,
if you would arrest
anti-colonialism
them
stuff.
and deliver them to our guard.
so this guy represents
Heresy is not a crime.
basically like
You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear
the
your
closest
arguments.
thing I can describe them as is like
Why call on my
the
intervention?
Spanish Inquisition.
The prince would indeed give
An
us his
entire
blessing.
nation
but it would
made
take
up of the
time.
Spanish Inquisition.
Far
So like
too
highly
much time.
religious,
For according to our
spread
sources,
religion,
these
very
fugitives have
conquistador.
already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I'm not
I
a
see.
giant fan of it either.
You were hoping that I'll be able to do something
because
before they make it
I
to
tend
an
to get
enemy
bored.
city. If your heretics are
does
planning on
do,
boarding a ship, then they must be in
cutscenes,
the dockyards.
quote-unquote
I'll look
cutscenes
into
really
this
well.
and see what I
So
can
they're not
do.
really cutscenes, they're just scenes. No one expects it. There. Here. When I click this one to talk about the nation. Here you go.
Could you tell me anything about Teleme?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, Our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet. And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions
What was the exact
have
line?
recently in your
Oh, as you
nation.
know, yeah.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous
The
and
worst
the more
line in
political
history.
orders. The Lord Luminous has an
Well,
extremely pure
it
vision of our
depends,
faith
on
and applies the
the
words of our
game.
saint very strictly.
Something.
But other, more
The reason
open-minded
is
factions exist within our
because
nation.
in the games and stuff
They
where it comes
believe
up, right?
that
It's
a
for
less
exposition.
rigid dialectic would
It's a,
attract souls
um,
more readily to our faith.
Difference between
But their differences
what
are purely
the player
theoretical
knows and what the
and do
player
not threaten the
character
cohesion
knows.
of our nation, I
There
assure
can be
you.
difference in those things. And so it's not the most elegant way of getting that information across. No, it does not sound natural. It's not the most elegant way of getting that information
What
across.
is your
but
point
it's
of view on the
the
relations between our
fastest
two
way to get it
nations?
across.
As ambassador of Thélème,
So
I can only rejoice
why.
at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries.
no, I get it. I get it.
Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints:
You let heretics.
that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
M. Night Shyamalan. Which movie do you hate the most of his, though? Because there's only one movie of his that stands out as one that I truly hate.
How is Thélème faring on
Yeah,
TV?
okay, good. Good.
We built a
It
marvelous
is
city,
easily his
San
worst
Mateus,
movie, and he's made
on
some
the
pretty
western
shitty ones
coast
at
of the
times.
island.
But that one's horrible.
Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders
Of
joining
his,
our sacred
most
faith.
of them are funny. Yeah, I
Of
get you.
course, there are certain pockets
that, yeah.
of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
So this game is very, yes, it does destroy one of my all-time favorite shows too, Demonic Cult. It's pseudo-demonic. It's not quite super demonic. It's definitely got some world building.
How
The
goes
game
the conflict with
is-
the Bridge Alliance?
It's
Your
not
territory
super
is,
over the
alas,
head with it,
the
but
only
it's
one
pretty
that
obvious
has
that
been
one of its
spared from the
major
ravages of
themes is
war
just like
on the continent.
anti-colonialism.
We fight on every
Putting that out
front,
there.
without great success, one must say.
Like these
But what
guys are
other
pretty much
choice
the
do we have?
conquistadors.
These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay.
Good job.
Which leaves
The
us
scientists
greater
piss off
latitude
the
to
natives.
settle peacefully and pursue our mission of
I
conversion.
know. Alright,
I must be
let's
going.
actually get on with the
Farewell,
proper quest,
Excellency.
shall we?
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Okay, let's see. Where are we going? Present myself to Captain Vasco. Do I have a way to select J? That's my journal? Okay, we don't get to actually start hitting up the other locations on the list just yet.
The merchant is there.
I'm sorry, did you just so Kurt just say the merchant is there? Where? Which merchant? Or did we just hear a random? I think we just heard a random line from a random person actually. Oh, I see. This merchant. There is a merchant here. Ah, I understand. I am not, in fact, a complete idiot. Mostly an idiot. The port. Go this way. Captain. Hello, Captain. Here.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco,
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece. All is in order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Never call a ship a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he
Yes, it
simply
does. This is a
celebrated
video
his
game.
imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen.
Okay.
No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Okay. So let's ask about a few things. About the cabin boy. When did you see him?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Okay.
Does
Acquaintances?
the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Okay. They're always close friends.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish, you'll find them over there, in port.
Okay. Heretics?
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them.
Fair
That
enough.
said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses.
Okay.
May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Keep from saying too much.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that.
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses,
no
are
one may-
property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Okay. Constant,
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a Captain Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into
Yep.
his jail.
Okay. I could be there. Discover where to find Constantine. Ooh, shiny object. I see it. What is the shiny? Oh, I gained items. I can't see what though because my chat was in the way. What did I get? What did I run out? Ooh. Hawthorne. Okay. Polar would notice. Family has been revoked us. We have him. We will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Fill the South Alley. Oh, god damn it. That's gonna be our friend, our cousin that we need to retrieve on the money to double check something. Okay. Alrighty.
To my help, and death to the others!
I don't know who the hell these guys are. Just randomly being attacked?
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
You got that one, Kirk? Thank you. Loot the bodies. Nice. Ooh, armor. Potions. More things. Now we're getting somewhere. Here's another guy. Okay. Sweet! Now we got that gun. I figure if I know what the hell that was, though. Merchant. Okay, so we have a few things we need to take care of. We need to talk to that people smuggler. We also need to find that con man somewhere in the city. Constantine's Tavern, negotiate with the vendor, find the charlatan. Let's go take care of the side quests before we focus on any main quest stuff.
Closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes. This discovery will give you faith in existence.
I can hear him. There we go.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malicor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malicor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer.
Yep.
Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malicor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malicor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the
Random
pains that
floating
this
object
potion
there?
could help
Okay.
you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he
That
is.
guy's so clearly
He's
a
our
fan.
man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Speak.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Nasty side effects.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
So it's opium. This is just fucking opium.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
How can I get around to that? I remember this being a humongous pain in the butt last time I played this game. It is no longer a pain in the butt.
To my help! And death to others!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Alright, what we got? Loot. Take all the stuff. Take all the stuff. Must take all the stuff. Chemicals is where please go with small note of handwriting results, patient observations. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. Okay. Not of the innkeeper to the servant. The weird alchemist, the lunch went to my room upstairs, left the clean during his stay. He working as fast as something. Okay.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
Fair.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
There's a room upstairs, was it? Several different ways. Doing the bow, cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption. Get head upstairs here. Keep a storeroom key. I is a thief. I don't care. Money is money.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce. And he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Yeah, sort of professor, were you?
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist.
Shit.
I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Sahin's obsession?
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred.
What the potions?
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
We need to get you the fuck out of this city.
I'm going to help you leave the city. But you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well, then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Just gonna casually steal whatever this is. Letter. Didn't show to you enough MPs help from Serenes to depart from the Academy. You're not behaving as if the rules don't apply to them. Nothing the rest of us can do for you, so we hope they will eventually find a place where we find peace. Your friend. Let's see what we got here. Down. Up.
The lock's double bolted.
I don't have the key.
Okay. Innkeeper, maybe?
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Does this establishment have a service entrance?
Yes. Over there, behind. Next to the storeroom. Why?
I have delicate business to attend to.
Oh, I see. Does this have anything to do with those enraged folks screaming at the front door? No worries. I know how to keep a secret. I might even allow you to use the door, as long as you are of a generous disposition.
Gold for turning a simple key.
Well, it's just that I have a business to run, you know. I'm obliged to ask for payment for services rendered.
Have you thought of what might happen if all those people outside lose their patience? They'll storm your tavern to carry off your troublesome client. Who knows how much damage they'll do?
I suppose you're right. Better to get rid of this man as quickly as possible. Here's the key. Get this charlatan out of here. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
I'll be
Goodbye.
back.
The key to the tavern.
I'm not giving it back. My key now.
Locked.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, Kurt. Contrary to what you see. Ooh. Contrary to what you seem to believe, I'm not a total idiot. Mostly an idiot.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
Anyone? I'm trying to get to.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way? Holy leaders, they've seen me. Protect me.
To my house!
I'm dead. It's not going like I hoped tonight, honestly. Hold on a minute here. Uh, sorry, I'm just quickly sending a message to someone. Load the last save game. Please don't have been too far behind. Please. Okay, so is there a different direction we can take? Doesn't look it. Walls. Okay.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way?
To my help! And death to the others!
That's one.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ow. Ow. Loot. Always remember, everyone, shoot, loot, and take everyone's shit. Way of the RPG. Coin. I'll open my inventory real quick here, because we've collected some armor. So we can't equip this. Can't equip this. Let's see here. This, however, still better armor. A doublet of good fortune. Whoa, that is nice, and it seems pretty solid, actually. I like how that looks, too. Armor. Whoa! We're gonna go with this. It's a much higher armor. Some elemental riz. Not as much high as the loot chance, but I'll take this for better protection for the moment. Got anything else for my other bits and bobs of armor here? Okay, equip that particular hat. Let's see, we got the torso gloves. Equip that set of gloves. Weapon. Supposed to be stiletto, saber. Oh, right. Forgot this is the thing. Equip the alchemists. Okay. Yep. Gun. So let's see. Decrease in damage, much higher armor damage, much better stun. Not as much fear regen, but we're gonna go with this. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's go on this way. Loot. That. Okay.
More angry customers. I should have stayed at the tavern. I was safe.
I don't see them.
Holy demons. They've seen me. Help me. Protect me. I've never learned to fight.
And death to the others!
One. Why does the common folks have random weapons laying about?
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Alright. 2. Eight items, question. Okay. Keep moving here. I've only been doing this for an hour. I've been doing this for ages.
Don't abandon me. They're going to take me.
I don't know what the fuck.
I need to find my cart.
What goddamn direction is your card in, you dick? I don't know how to friggin' find my way around the big city.
Whatever you need to be the talk of all Serene.
Oh good, the corpses are still here.
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lady.
Okay. I even see what I got. Alright. Back to the embassy. Teleport!
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going.
Ooh,
Goodbye,
gold.
Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
I'm getting there. So one of the reasons I want to do all the side quests in Selene first is because I can then level using them. Well, I know why he said what's up with that shop. He said what's up with that shop because that's the shop that we need to go to. Also, I realize why you're running weird. Look at the freaking walking animation. Like that's a hell of a strut. And I think that's like translating to the running. So.
All through. Is your hat out of style? Does your best belong to
This way. Nope, I'm good. Jump. This way. No?
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the Guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master, who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of a face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
All right.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Let's get lost. One good lesbian. Hello! Yeah, listen to stream at all. Thank you for making it. Like, really, thank you, because I've been alone like this entire time and I've been getting increasingly sad. Yeah, so thank you for making it. Thank you. Thank you, friend. It is so damn dark in this room. Where am I trying to go? You, hello.
Lady de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Don't mind the munching.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your
Eating a
mission
potato
isn't
chip.
completely finished, Kurt.
I've now had
Blast
a
me, I'm a
potato chip.
captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not.
So have you ever heard of Greedfall
This
before,
cargo
Longsword?
must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
That's this game. This is Greedfall. Oh, what was that? I was asking if you had ever. Sorry, I misread your question to me. I'd asked if you had ever heard of Greedfall before. That's just because the outfit I'm wearing. It's not all that piratey. It is an indie RPG. Came out a couple years ago. Like 2019, 2018, something like that. They, like, so, like, heavy themes of, like, anti-colonialism and stuff like that. Well, like, the costs of colonialism. Backed by, like, a fantasy... It's not steampunk, it's, because it's kind of Elizabethan, I think, would be the term. Like, very, very, you know, 1700s. Whoops. Okay, your turn.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure.
I'm doing all the
Is
side
everything
quests
ready?
first.
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Okay, hopefully.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbor Master's office. Be back soon, Captain.
Alright. So yeah, so it's funny, this entire area I'm in now will never be seen again in this game. I'm in it only for this one section of doing all these side quests that I'm doing solely. Costume torso of the other faction by extra guards, because with stealth approach, response damage of potential of the faction. So we're gonna need to bit one of the guys first. It's gonna have to be step one. Do I not have a mini map? Guess not. And we have to get back there anyway, so. I swear there used to be a mini-map. Options, game, exploration UI, combat UI. Guess not.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors read... Halt!
Yep.
The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Intuition.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We are not in Thélème, you know. You better get going. The Harbor Master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the Port Authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Damn, we didn't hear either. We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Notify the porters. Hold on. To steal all this shit. Two guys there, so I can't just hit those idiots. Who am I trying to get to? Tampo ship logs. One pod quarters. That. Okay.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now.
It's funny how I said it wasn't
The
piratey,
warehouse
and right
is
now we're
beyond
doing
to the right
pirate
there.
stuff as
You
smuggling.
can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps. Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
That's what I'm doing. Huh. Side doors I can't open. There's a door there. That's my stealth. So one of the things I'm gonna need, I'm gonna make a save. 2019. Wow. So last time I played this was 2019. Yo ho and all that. Yo ho.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the Port Authority. They keep the official documents upstairs.
To my health! And death to the others!
We immediately fail.
Move away! These are about to get dicey!
Well, we immediately ate shit in our mission. Like, we could not have fucked that up worse. Okay. In here. Stuck. There we go. Sailor coat, sailor boots, sailor gloves. Now I can get around a little bit more easily. So keys.
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Okay. Shit manifest fucked with. Now, while we're here, in this inventory. not. Let's go interrogate the guy we need to talk to. Ooh. Ooh. Guards inside.
I've seen him.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing Thélème. They are trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
No.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
I won't break a promise I made, even to a criminal. So this building. I don't want to be in immediate view. Da-da-da-da-da! Alrighty. It's really hard to find people dock here. Her hair see-through. Okay. Contacts are downstairs then. Oh, were they not in that warehouse? Oh, they're in the other warehouse. Okay. might as well loot everything I can while I'm here, right? Okay. Here. I found them.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Ask about...
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Tir Freddy, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Tir Freddy is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
Sounds like
the
something
sacred
I could
texts
say.
are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
What was your speak like?
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
No, it's not the experiment on you. It's an agreement.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
So, the Bridge Alliance are like scientists who are all atheists. And Thélème is made up entirely of, how best to put it? It is made up, like, entirely of, religious fanatics. Pretty much. The game definitely suffers from some degree of stereotyping, certainly, but nothing, you know, entirely overly extreme or anything like But yeah, so that's why that lady won't be able to like say that phrase anymore. This way. The burning plague victims here. Not heretics or anything. This is like a mercantile city. So it's a big ass door. Right, it's here.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthias, the founder of the mythical Thélème, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated. Or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Mission accomplished.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
So, this...
We owe you our lives.
Oh, perfect.
We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
I happily just so of the nations,
You have a kind heart,
both of them are
Greenfall.
horrible. The scientific
At the end of
nation
you, but
happily
that doesn't bother
experiments
me.
on prisoners.
I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
And the religious fanatics will burn anyone who disagrees with the Spanish Inquisition. And yes, I do support heresy in this context, absolutely. Alright, let's see. Inventory, let's switch back my armor here. So I could wear this for more loot, but it's not quite as good as this in terms of armor. You know what? I'm gonna go with this. Just because of the loot increase. So why not? Alright. Next stop. We have to inform the ambassador. Then we have to find Captain Boy, and then we can actually move on with the main quest. I'm doing all the side quests to get as much XP and loot as possible before getting move on, so I get a head start and shit. Oh, you dick.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable.
Manipulation
We have
of
nothing
politics.
else to do but
Isn't
to
it
pray that
fun?
the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
What might think about the downfall of your stupid fucking
I must be going.
Religion?
Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Yep, they most certainly do. Okay. Ooh. Investigate the disappearance. Oh my god. Ooh, this is not the way I need to go, but I found a treasure chest. Another bit of loot on that side of the street. Excuse me, Kurt. So an interesting thing about this game, it's important to do side quests for followers as often as possible, because those side quests can completely influence the entire course of main quests. Because all the companions are actually like major characters of the story. And so changing their disposition towards you by doing their quest lines can like it significantly affect how things turn out. Hello. So now
Good
we're
day,
looking for
sailor.
a missing cabin boy.
I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
So you know.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Alright, cabin boy, say the mind.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Kidnappers?
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy.
Other reasons to
Did
kidnap
anyone
people.
else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
Now the other witness.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who has gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Okay, habitual comes.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Friends?
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Enemies.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink.
Okay.
It blurs the senses.
Now.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Strange story, this.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Smuggler's Journal. Hey, 2 new clients will go out to land and position us on the heels. Ship, new car shares, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's a note from the smuggler that we just helped. Okay, moving on. Oh my god. This way. Okay. Loot. Takes all the loot. What are they doing money-wise? Okay. 314. They ain't gonna last me at all. At all. Okay, so here's the tavern. Now we're looking for a card dude. And a bit of coin. Survive, blah, blah, blah. Go ask them. Hello, barkeep.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Witnesses.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Okay.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
That guy. Got it. Thanks. Alright.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that.
So this guy
It's
is
for a
infected
different
by
reason that
a
I'm
plague
here.
called the
I'm looking for a
Malachor.
Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong-arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift.
Yep.
They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air.
Yep.
And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Rich man?
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Not the depends on what exactly the situation is. The kid could just want to not be adopted anymore. Oh, we know. I'm not kind of serious about that sort of thing. Back this way, past the fire. Which again, take a look at all this wood. Take a look at the size of this fire. These bunch of idiots are gonna light the entire goddamn city on. Like, what the hell? The doors are so huge.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
Well, yeah, because they were fucking there.
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact... It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
It's true. So it's gonna be funny, because at this point I've stolen, like, most of the loot in the city. And, like, after we leave, everyone's gonna be like, honey, have you seen our gold, like our life savings anywhere? Like, no? Oh my god, let me pass the bridge. Ask the captain about this plot.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear.
Don't care.
I'm still without news of my cabin.
Alright.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home, and we are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
Sir de Corsilion is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
There he is. He's right up there. Hello!
I still
Welcome,
don't see
welcome,
Constantine
Maya!
at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for
I
departure.
haven't even bothered looking
I certainly
yet.
hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She
How you
told
doing,
me a
Maya?
strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who
No
was
worries.
a cabin boy?
No
Do you
worries
mean
at
he's no
all.
longer
Feel free to go get
They
some
took him back
rest.
to bring him home.
Well, that is very
Glad you can stop
unpleasant
by.
news
Just
to
playing some
Sade.
Greedfall.
We need to do
Indie
all we can
RPG,
to bring
good
the boy
time.
back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's
It's like a
always been
double
a
A
certain
game.
price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for what?
These Kimingers
Well,
remind
he
me of Apollo
probably
just
did
the
it before the birth
conversation.
of
Yeah,
the child,
there's definitely
and
some of that.
regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Oh, check this out, by the way, guys. Look at this. So if I turn on walking mode, it's a hell of a strut, isn't it? Hey, it's insane. It doesn't help that it's quite the size of a rusty here. I know, right? I like to prepare 7 meals, warehouse, wait on the canal. It's clerk for men for a few days. Aha!
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Document. Gotta love the document. I wonder if that was there the whole time and I missed it, or if it just spawned in. Great animations. It's a pretty solid game. Not counting anything game breaking in it, so how's that going for it? Oh, also, longsword. If you look down below, underneath
Fontaine
the
won't be
thing.
alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Like underneath of the stream, there's a Discord section now. I'll post that at the end of the stream, but I have made a Discord server for my streaming. Let's see here. There is. This is just empty ass. Alright, have a good sleep, Maya. Nighty night. Aha! A basement. This is where you would stash people in secret, right?
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Have any of you
Her
asked
sadness
your
would be
kid?
all the more terrible if she learned of your role in this story. Don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You are not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Can I talk to him at all? Oh, this is just a random room, or is he down this way? Hello?
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes, even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse.
I know.
Hard
If
to
you're gonna
get
do a
close after
union,
all
it's
that.
kind of a stupid
My
way to
family
do
is
it.
the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship.
Great
I will
parenting,
see you
guys!
there.
Sell your kid, kidnap him back. Why is he angry at us? I can't imagine why. I'm gonna steal every bit of stuff they own while I'm here anyway. But what do we got? Anything I can nick? So no, we're in a warehouse. There's nothing I can loot. You effing with me? Alright. What's that then? Jump. Okay, go back to the captain, and now, finally, we move on with the main quest. Steal the whole warehouse, yes. Like a good pirate, I take everything. I run this effing town. My family runs it, so I own everything. Can't get angry at me at stealing from my own city. Hey.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin.
Yeah, don't.
Have no
We're
fear.
getting to the
My
cousin.
cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
Okay.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
got some XP, good reputation, which is good. I'm glad I got some good reputation with them, because I did kill like 4 of them earlier in the stream.
Be back soon, Captain.
Level 4. I need to actually level up my... I got you get skills and attributes, but I'll wait until after this one last bit here. Okay, finally on to the main quest, right? There's nothing else to do. Killing 4 guys is equal to... Well, hold on, what am I at in terms of... here we go. Hold on. Can we see our... Everyone is suspicious of us, that's fine. I would expect that. So yeah, everyone's suspicious. Karma is balanced. Yeah. I mean, he wasn't much of a child, was he? He's a grown man at this point. Teenager?
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
No.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown? Blue eyes? Quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about?
I mean, this place looks remarkably
A good half
unharmed.
of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about
Let me see if I can
options.
fix it, because that'll be
The
free.
father has forgotten to give his daughter her allowance, it would seem.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
You don't say that to a noble person, they just might shoot you in the head, you dick. Let's try putting this thing back together.
This furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Cool.
And there you have it.
I already had some metal
You'd never
dowels,
guess they were once
so
broken.
I didn't even need to craft any.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
Good thing I got
I
crafting gloves.
Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Alright.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Let's go beat some guys up. No loot. Shiny? No shiny. Shiny? Shiny. I see a shiny. Let's make a save. See, before today, last time I played this was 2019. When this game came out? Yeah, October 2019, I think it's about when the game came out. See, I played this game quite a bit before then.
any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
Sounds as if he's
Constantine reminds me a lot of
they're
Gaster,
expecting
but without the
company.
body.
Be careful.
I don't know
The
why.
slightest itchy
Like, he's
word
not
to
a
these brutes
music
will have
player,
them
but he's
draw
definitely-
blades to scratch you.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
First order of business. Loot. Second order of business. More loot. Alright. One more save file. I should say I probably don't want to fight too much because, well, some other stuff that'll be coming up soon.
It's not possible just now.
Well, character menu. Here we are. Mental power, blah 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 blah. Okay. Skills. Set trap, divine, stasis, one hit. What's this? Faster traps. Final throw. Anointed weapons, stasis, magic. What do I need for this again? Science and alchemical preparation of elemental damage. Yep, that. I just need level 1 science. Here we are. Craftsmanship, intuition. I have no more points for this, so I can't possibly do that. That's fine. Okay, attributes. Let's see what we got. We can get some strength in, stun and armor damage, or let's do endurance because that starts unlocking better armor and also gives us more health. So that's probably what we're going to want to put that first. All right, what do we got over here? Stasis, duration of the effect, receiving damage or cancel the effect. Divine magic ring, and that's select fast traps, sharp steel. What's this? Let's just up firearm damage too. Interesting. So my health does not rise with the level up, it looks like. Which is kind of bullshit. Should work. How many health potions do I got? I got 5 left. Okay. Well, Metron, let's do some recon on this warehouse, right? See if there's any other entrances. That makes sense, right? That's what we got. These buildings here.
This man is going to bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have gotten rid of him. Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. Oh, he's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
So maybe going around that entrance back here is the sneaky sneak route. What do you think, Longsword? Sneaky sneak or stabby stab? Sneaky sneak.
It's blocked.
Never mind. We're gonna have to do stabby stab because the door's blocked. And we can't bust our way through that because I didn't pick the right starting class and I'm not high enough level yet. And I've run out of things to do to increase my level. So, sorry, apparently we don't have a sneaky sneak option. Stabby stab is the only way forward. Or diplomacy. We could try just bribing them. But I don't want to give up money. I was gonna say, that doesn't...
Oi!
Tried.
Where do you think you're going? You're in our territory.
I'm looking for my cousin, and it appears that he is held here against his wishes.
How do you know that?
His voice is one of a kind, gentlemen, and we can hear it in the street. I order you to free him immediately.
I order? I order, is that right? You're not cousins for nothing, you and that other drunkard. If you think all you need to do is come here and give us orders to get what you want...
Looks like we'll need to sharpen our words with our new friends.
I'm afraid so.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Idiots. Take all their stuff. Got a new. Okay. So we got here. Any loot? Loot. I like how I should be searching for my cousin. I'm like, no, treasure! I'm gonna take their stuff. My cousin can wait. You got us into this shit. Lock this door. Deal with that. Okay, was he upstairs? He was upstairs though, wasn't he? Was he even? Were there even stairs to go up? I'm already at almost. Oh, here they are. I'm already almost at carry weight. Jeez. Key. Door's locked. This door's not. Ooh. We already have one of those. Alright, nothing else up here. Looting. Go through. Oh, there's one more. Check this one. Nope, we did not. Alrighty. Now it's freedom.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress!
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Companion equipment. Select Constantine from the inventory screen. Equipment. Outfit.
If you only knew how these river scum treat. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
To give that's even better. Ooh. Just give you that, man. Why wouldn't I make you wear that? Let's see, what do I got? Head. Yep. I'm gonna give me torso. Shittier. Just stick with that. Boots. Back. Rusted Zwarandler. Damage. Less damage. Alright, we'll keep you with the sword then. Heidi. There we go, a proper little adventuring party. Does anyone remember where the door was? Because I don't. Ah! Please teleport me to the port. Piss. What are we going to encounter? We're gonna get waylaid on the way or something, aren't we? Countdown. Sense of fight. Going in the wrong leading direction, that's fine. This way. I guess we're in the clear. Alright, we'll just haul ass.
You'll find all you need in our selection.
This way. Heidi. Make a save just to be safe.
Madam? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Fredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Alright, let's learn about the knots.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
I haven't actually
We
done this
are
yet.
masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is sea-born. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons. often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Tearfredy?
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tearfredy?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far
Is it
from
just
the
me, or
ports.
were we slowly pressing in on his face there for no reason?
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly, but keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
I think we're good.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tearfredy.
Yeah, that's it. That's
My
the last
isle.
thing.
My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Well, we're not taking this ship.
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Tactical pause. Hold on a moment. Ow. Oh, balls. You. Okay, there we go. Set elemental trap. Q4. Poison trap. Q5. Stasis. Q6. Ow. Dick. Come on. this way, you beastie. Die. Got it.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Eddie. Nasty bugger, ain't he? Alright, where am I going? Who am I talking to? Over here? No. Don't worry! We've decided to ready a different ship for you.
Madam, gentlemen. Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding...
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
Cuts off lines sometimes.
I definitely know I
why.
am. That's certain.
I love the cutscenes.
Stations lights, wear and cut and ready hot to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a win!
And now we leave the tutorial area for good. Finally. It's been almost 3 hours. 3 viewers? Who else is watching? Someone else is here. I hit level 5, everybody. Man, these birds are dumb.
Team Freddy! Ahoy!
Title screen at last.
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are Rather peculiar customs. I see. It seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nauts. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Oh, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope that there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
Ooh, I could have 2 companions? Fuck it. We'll take both of them. Confirm the team. Now the all-important question. I feel like we're supposed to stop here. You know, with the whole... Like, this is a good stopping point. I'm coming up on 3 hours, and we'll be doing 3 to 4 hours. How long did I actually schedule this stream for? That's the all-important question. One moment, let me check. How long did I say I would be streaming for today on my channel? Settings, channel, till 10. Then yeah, we're right at the end of it. Okay, so yeah, we'll be ending it here then. Okay. Well, in that case, I hope, this was fun for people, for folks who managed to stop by. I'm glad people did. I was feeling really kind of down there at the beginning. But yeah. So, I'd say I'd see you on Friday, but I'm going to go off on a limb and say I'll probably actually see everyone on, tomorrow for a surprise stream, would be my guess. Because I got homework to do, and I tend to do homework better when I'm streaming. So there's a good chance that I'll end up streaming tomorrow night to get some homework done. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, for now, everyone, I hope we all had a good night. And yeah, I'll see everyone come whenever I next stream, either Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. Friday for sure, but we'll see if I stream it all Tuesday and Thursday. Anyway, good night.